You've got to be kidding me! Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Stuff videocast, and today we're going to be recapping the second game of the doubleheader between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins as the Phillies lose 8-1 to the Marlins and they get swept out of the doubleheader. This is disgraceful. I am so tired of losing to this Miami Marlins team. I'm so tired as we now lose the series. We lose the series. So much for winning 4 out of 7. This team is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Zach Eflin is total garbage. Our offense just totally goes to sleep. Totally goes to sleep. One measly run, 2 measly runs combined in these 2 games. We are terrible in doubleheaders. Absolutely terrible. It's a disgrace. It is pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Zach Eflin, 8 hits, 4 innings of work, 8 hits. He's terrible. He is absolutely terrible. As yet again, we do not see Reese and JT for game 2, as I said in the first video. But guys, this is absolutely disgraceful. What is it with this Miami Marlins team? What is it? We have no problem beating the Braves. We have no problem beating the Yankees. But we seem to have a problem beating the Baltimore Orioles. We seem to have a problem beating the Miami Marlins. And we seem to have a problem beating the Toronto Blue Jays. Which I know the Blue Jays are having a good year this year, but they're not that great of a baseball team. I'll be honest with you. They're a good young team. But I tell you what, this is disgraceful. This is absolutely disgraceful. Boy, do they have our number. And it bothers me so much. It's so annoying. It pisses me off. We cannot beat that team. It is disgraceful. The Phillies should be ashamed of themselves. What is going on? What is going on? Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Guys, this team is a joke. It really is. It's a joke. Ranger Suarez. So contact options Brogdon. Why would you option Suarez? That guy has been terrible. He has been absolutely terrible. He's been trash. I mean, so you're not going to option him? I don't even know. I don't even know. I've lost all faith in Contact. I mean, what in the world is he doing? He can't seem to do anything with JT Realmuto. DFA's Neil Walker, who is a good bat off the bench. He, as I said, sends down Brogdon after he has a nice relief appearance today, getting out of a bases loaded jam with 1 out, striking out the next 2 batters, gets a phone call after the game from Clintack telling him he got sent down to AAA. What kind of sense does that make? As I talked about that last video. But guys, this team is a joke. And it's an absolute joke as we pick up the scoring in the bottom of the first inning as Jesus Aguilar singles on a line drive to right field. Corey Dickerson scores, and the Marlins now take a 1-0 lead. Corey Dickerson led off the game and drew a walk. But guys, this team, they just continue to blow. Zach Eflin, he ain't it, man. He ain't it. As Matt Joyce in the same inning signals on a fly ball to left field. It dropped right in front of McCutchen, and Starring Marte scores. And it is now a 2-0 Marlins lead, and they were not done in that inning as Brian Anderson now singles on a sharp ground ball to right field. Jesus Aguilar scores, and the Marlins take a 3-0 lead, a 3-0 first inning lead. I mean, Zach Eflin has been horrendous this season, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he had that nice stretch at the end of last year, like August and September, when he was great. And then he had that horrible, remember last July? Remember that? He was absolutely terrible. This guy is so streaky. Disappointment. Zach Eflin is a disappointment. There's no question about it. As we continue to let this Miami Marlins team just totally destroy us. Then in the top of the second inning, we enter back a little bit as Alec Bohm does it again. This guy has been great. This guy has been consistent. He's been there when we needed him. He has been fantastic. I love this kid. He homers on a fly ball to center field, his 3rd of the season, and that makes it a 3-1 ball game. Alec Bohm, I love this guy. I talked about it earlier. He's the future of this team. He is the future. I just love what this guy brings to the table. I love how simple he plays. He plays the game the right way. He doesn't try to do too much. When we need him, he's there. He has sacrificed flies. He doesn't try to hit a home run every time. You see how many RBI singles this guy gets. I mean, he's not trying to swing for the fences every time like Harper, Hoskins, and even Realmuto do when there's runners on base. He gets the job done. I love this guy. He's awesome. Then in the bottom of the third inning, and that was the only one we got out of this ball game. And in the bottom of the third inning, Jesus Aguilar does it again. He doubles on a sharp line drive to left field. Starling Marte scores, and it's now a 4-1 ball game. And in the bottom of the sixth inning, Ranger Suarez comes into the game, and Miguel Rojas greets him with a double to left center field. And Garrett Cooper and Jazz Chisholm score, and it is now a 6-1 Marlins lead. And at that point, that was the backbreaker. We always have a backbreaker in every game. That was the backbreaker, guys, as we had this Miami Marlins team just make a laughingstock out of us. We looked like a joke to them. They are laughing their heads off at us. It pisses me off. It drives me crazy that they are sitting in our clubhouse right now laughing their heads off at us saying, we beat the Phillies. The Phillies are terrible. It bothers me. Because I know we are the better baseball team, but for some reason we cannot beat them. I do not understand it. You can't comprehend it, man. You just can't comprehend it. And then Chad Wallach hits his first home run of the season on a line drive to left center field, a 2-run shot, and it's now an 8-1 ball game as Ranger Suarez let that one up too, and Girardi didn't even care at that point. He's like sitting there like, oh my gosh, man, just let him finish the inning. We lost this game. Phillies lose 8-1. Absolutely, you have a crappy game one, and you follow up with an even crappier game two. That's my reaction to this. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. The Phillies were already swept out of a doubleheader earlier this year against the Atlanta Braves. We lost 8-0 in that second game. And if you go back to last year, they were swept out of a few doubleheaders last year. I believe 2 of them were against the Nationals. One was in September, and then the other one was in June. So, guys, an absolute joke. This Phillies team needs to wake up. Wake up. And I understand you think about this. The offense. Well, we don't have JT. We don't have, Reese. But, guys, we need to produce. That's no excuse. That's absolutely no excuse. But Bryce Harper did collect a hit in the first. He didn't get a hit in the first game. Did get a hit in the second game. He went at a nice 1-for-3 day. At least he got one hit today. Am I right? Andrew McCutcheon, who was hitless in the first game, did collect a hit. But Alec Boehm with that home run. I mean, he's been great. He ain't the problem. I tell you that right now. He ain't the problem. But if you look at the bottom of our lineup, a lot of offers, man. A lot of offers. I mean, after Gregorius, all offers. Absolutely disgrace. I mean, our offense is just dead silent. Dead silent. And yes, you could blame injuries. With JT and Reese. But you know what? It's still no excuse. I mean, let's see how the ballgame would have went. But 8 runs, I mean, come on. Come on, man. Zach Eflin. Can we just say Zach Eflin? 8 hits allowed, 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He's just flat out garbage. He is terrible. He just looks overworked or something. He can't locate his pitches well. He gets hit around too much. He just doesn't have it, man. He just doesn't have it. Sometimes he's on, but he just looks terrible some starts. Absolutely terrible. He's been lost this year. I thought this guy could be like maybe a number 4 in our future rotation. Well, I'm starting to have second thoughts about that, man. This guy, he's not even been decent for us this year. Last year he was average for us. I'm thinking like, okay, he could stick around and be a number 4. Once we're like a World Series, especially since when Spencer Howard starts to develop into like a great pitcher. But this guy has been absolutely terrible. We're not going to have this guy if he has a 5.01 ERA. Absolutely disgraceful. And let's talk about Ranger Suarez, who pitched 2 innings, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. This guy has been absolutely terrible. He's been terrible. He wasn't bad out of the bullpen last year. He's been terrible this year. My goodness, has this guy been bad. He has been bad. As Zach Eflin gives up 4 runs, and Ranger Suarez gives up 4 runs. So he split it. Oh my goodness gracious. The pitching is bad. But the offense was terrible too. Alec Boehm. Going out there and hitting a home run. That was it. That was the only offense. That was it. Alec Boehm showed up, went yard. That was it. That's it for the game. This team is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And we can't beat this Miami Marlins squad. We cannot beat them. We cannot beat them. And it's an absolute joke as we are now 4 games out of first place and we are now in 3rd place. As the laughingstock Miami Marlins, the anemic Miami Marlins are now a half a game above us. They do not deserve it. They are not a good baseball team. And honestly, we're not really a good team either. But they do not deserve it. Their season has been a fluke. An absolute fluke. They started off hot. They started to settle back into reality. I'd like to see the record in the past 15 games because I bet it's not good. And then they play us, and of course they totally destroy us. So let's see after the series is over. So let's see how they do. I'll be back here in a week talking about how they're in 3rd place again. I guarantee it. And if I'm not, I'll be here saying, well, I was wrong. You know, but I guarantee it. They're cooling off. They're not. This is not going to last because we let this team just totally. I don't understand it. We just let them tee off of us. And we can't hit them. We can't hit them at all. It's pathetic. It is pathetic, man. This is the second rage video in what, a week? A week? As we get swept out of the doubleheader. As we now have to play them again tomorrow. Man, I just want the series to be over. 4:10 the first pitch tomorrow. Vince Velasquez on the mound. Oh my goodness gracious. This is going to be a tough one as we're going against Lopez of the Marlins. He is 3-4 with a 4.50 ERA. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Vince Velasquez. Last start against the Red Sox. He was not great, man. He was not great. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshouse@gmail.com. Please check out the social media link in the description section at Phillies House of Instagram, our Fanatics Instagram. Guys, it is disgraceful performance as the Phillies get swept out of doubleheader. A rage video, the second rage video in like, what, a week? Absolutely pathetic. Pathetic. I'm so tired of this team. So tired of it. We are terrible in doubleheaders. Number one, I hate doubleheaders because of these 2 videos. It just kind of throws me off a little bit. And number 2, the Phillies play like garbage in doubleheaders. That's another reason why I can't stand them. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Luke and I'll talk to you later. 4:10 the first pitch. Velasquez versus Lopez. This is going to be a tough one, man. I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow night. Let's go Phillies. Let's rebound. Disgraceful. We couldn't even win 4-7. I knew we weren't going to be able to do it, man. Oh my goodness gracious. This team blows. I'll talk to you later. See you guys.